Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to Vicious Rants! And of course, I'm your host, the one and only, the often imitated, never duplicated, accurate superstar, Tim Vicious! And, you know, I'm not gonna lie, really wanted to come back sooner. Really did. Wanted to come back right after Elimination Chamber, but you know, legal wound up saying, oh no, we can't. We want to build hype, you know, we want to make it go. We want to make you come back after WrestleMania, you know, the big triumphant post-WrestleMania return. It'll be big, it'll be huge. It'll be like a once-in-a-lifetime match with John Cena versus The Rock, you know? Wait, once in a lifetime? Once in a lifetime. Now, that once in a lifetime was supposed to just be at 28, right? But 28 was last year. This year was 29, and the main event this year, of course, that's what it was. John wound up showing Vince that he could deep throw. That's why he main evented. What was I thinking? Yeah, then again, what was Vince thinking? Heaven forbid, wrestling fans would actually like to see wrestlers, you know, actually, well, I don't know, here's a far-fetched idea, wrestle! It's not that hard of an idea. I mean, WrestleMania in and of itself, it was good. It was a good show. On a 1 to 10 scale, though, I give it a 7, 7.5 at the most. You know, I mean, you started out good, you had a nice opening match with the 6-man tag, the Super Friends versus the Shield coming out victorious, which, thank God, because I swear if Sheamus, Orton, and Show were going to bury them, I'd have wound up throwing my chair through the TV. You know, Jericho versus Fandango, we all knew Jericho was going to let Fandango get over with him. And like I was saying to my boy, Danny Ramos, you know, Jericho, he's working like on how Terry Funk did back in the old days at ECW, letting the younger guys get over on him. And honestly, I feel a lot of the older guys should do that. Not saying all of them, but you should have some of them. The ones that actually look at guys and say, you see him? I can make him into a champion. You see him? I can make him into a champion. I mean, I wish that I met somebody that was like that when I was in the ring. I never did, but I'm not saying that I regret it, but, you know, honestly, I wish I'd have had somebody like that in my corner when I started. Like, you know what? You see this Tim kid? I can make him into something. Let me work with him for a bit. And the Triple H versus Brock match, that did not disappoint. That wasn't like SummerSlam where everyone was expecting a huge flat-out brawl and we got, meh. You know, this year it was actually good. The only things I feel bad for in that match was Brock Lesnar wound up being a human walking billboard for Jim Jones, and Triple H wound up getting second-degree burns on his abdomen from the dry ice. That's what I feel bad on in regards to that match. Undertaker versus CM Punk, they did not disappoint. The only thing I was a little upset on was the fact I was really hoping Punk was going to win. He didn't. I'm not going to argue on it. Cena versus Rock, I knew on how that was going to end because, well, it's Rock, and, well, let's face facts. Every morning Rock wakes up and thinks, I'm pretty sure Rock wakes up every morning and thinks, compete full-time in the WWE? Nobody's got time for that. You know, but, anyways. If anything, the best part about WrestleMania was after WrestleMania. The Monday night right after. Because the crowd, oh my fucking God, thank you. Thank you. If anyone from that crowd is watching this, thank you for doing that. For doing everything you did that night. All the chants, all the yells, everything. I am thanking God. I have been thanking God non-stop ever since then. And for the fact that I have had Fandango's songs stuck in my head for the past 3 days now, for the past 2 days, I mean, I am also cursing all of you at the same time. But, hey, Philadelphia kid, so I'll say thank you and fuck you at the same time, so that comes with the territory. But anyways, Cena being champ, you might as well just go and say, you know what, screw the real fans, screw the wrestling fans. I want to give the people that don't know their ass from a headlock what they want to see. And honestly, that's what you did. That's what they did. So that's just fucking stupid on their part for fucking doing that. I mean, everyone said, oh yeah, Cena's gonna turn heel, Cena's gonna turn heel, Cena's gonna turn heel. You know what he did for a heel turn? This. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Cena, for trying to fuck with us like that. You don't get to screw with the crowd like that. You ain't earned that right. You ain't earned the people's loving like that. It's... As much as this is going to make me sick to my stomach to say this, you know who has earned the right to do that? Hulk Hogan. I've never really been a Hulk Hogan fan, but the fact that I'm saying that he's earned the right to egg the crowd like that is because he has, over the years, doing that thing that gets the crowd riled. It gets the crowd riled. Cena just doing, no, I do that with my son. I do with my son. You really think that if I did that in the wrestling ring, people would go and love me? No, God, no. It's just fucking stupid. Anyways, as far as what post-WrestleMania goes, things that I really liked on there were the fact Mandingo, as I like to call him, got over. Especially the fact that you had a whole bunch of drunk crazy people singing his song, and even right now while I'm doing this, that song's fucking going off in here, and I'm going nuts. Again, thank you and fuck you. It's something, the fact that he was able to get over like that, just like Daniel Bryan did with the no chants. And also with Undertaker coming out and the Shield coming out right after he did. And then you having Hell No come out with them, backing Undertaker up. Expected Kane, didn't expect Bryan. But my prediction is Extreme Rules are going to do a 6-man tag, either a regular 6-man tag match or a 6-man Extreme Rules. But either way, that's what I'm saying. And, I just see it going like that. And the fact that Punk's not going to be on active duty for the next couple months, that just leaves out a huge void now for one thing. Who's going to be the top heel? Because I guarantee if I was there, I could be the top heel. I can make people hate me without even trying. That's relatively easy. I can make people hate me just for the fact that I'm me. You, Vince and Kennedy McMahon, have to have people go out there and hate them because you pay a bunch of Hollywood writers to have them do it. You know what you need to have them boys do? Go with the flow. Go all natural. Have them do something like, yeah, if the United States needed to get an enema, it would be right here in such and such city. Something simple like that. You ain't doing that. You gotta build up your heels right. I'm thankful that Ziggler, who is now the top heel for the SmackDown roster, and if you watched the season before this, you would know what I mean as far as with doing the quotes for the different shows, that he's the top heel for the SmackDown roster and is now the World Heavyweight Champion, about damn time the man finally cashed his contract in. Yep. Alright, so, let's see. Did the music. Made a small little joke. Hope you appreciated it, Vicky. Bitched, whined, cried, and complained. Did I forget anything? No. Wait. No. Threw in another joke. This right here. Let's see, what else? What else is there that I have to do now? Oh yeah, the shout-outs. Shout-outs. How could I forget that? You know? So, don't forget, it's been a little while since I've done this, so I'm going to do the shout-outs with this. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, look for me on Twitter @TimVicious. Make sure you follow all these cool-ass cats right on here. KCat26, my brother from another mother, James Steele, JX2001, That Roxy Girl. JX2001 and That Roxy Girl both got YouTube channels. Make sure you check them out. I am Danny Sunday, my boy Danny Ramos, dude I was telling you about, next big thing in wrestling, you better check him out. Vicky _ it's V bitch. Lucky Moore, Charmaine, love you, thank you for the picture of Bruno from the Hall of Fame, I appreciate that. I grew up watching the classic matches on ESPN with him. He was a huge inspiration for me. Helen Robinson, 82. Helen's a really good girl, smart girl, know what she's talking about with wrestling. She ain't like a lot of other ass clowns out there. She actually knows what moves are what. Meow _ Cakes Penny, thank you so much for having this show get on your site, legionofnerds.com, which, by the way, also make sure you check that site out too. Jerry Sariano, good promoter, good guy to talk to, all top-notch dude in my book. Team Custom Made Kurgan, really cool-ass mofo. 1/3 of the Triple Threat, and if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I mean. Cranky Asshole, the coolest old dude on Twitter. Canes to asses, motherfucker. Canes to asses. Stacy Impact W fan. Stace, I know you're an Impact girl, so I hope you appreciate me bitching on WWE. If TNA winds up screwing up and drops the ball on something, please don't get mad if I wind up bringing that up to them. Legion Lady Aaron, thank you so much for helping me out with setting up Tumblr. I forgot to mention I'm on Tumblr now too, Tim Vicious on there. Guys, check me out on there. Once I get a couple followers, I'll start posting stuff. And of course, Legion of Nerds, they are also on Twitter. And it's been a little while since I've done this, so 1 second, let me just enjoy this. If you love me, great, and if you hate me, fuck you!